How do I pray? Early in the ministry of Jesus, as told in the Gospels, the apostles found themselves in a similar situation. When they asked Jesus, "Master, teach us how to pray." And we all know what Jesus' response was. It's what we now call the Lord's Prayer, or the Our Father.
Fast forward 2,000 years later, here we are asking the same question: how do I pray?
This year, on Youth Friday and Youth Sunday, the youth ministry team is giving everyone in the diocese, the young people, the adults, a small gift. A gift you can take with you wherever you are and take that opportunity to connect to God. It is the gift of prayer.
So where do we start?
We have a suggestion. It is called the Examen. We didn't invent the Examen. It is an ancient form of prayer by an order of priests called the Jesuits.
What we're about to share is an adaption or version of the Examen. This Examen is a version we thought for beginners, like many of us who are exploring the idea of prayer. So where do we start?
The guided prayer is no longer than 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes a day, you'll be able to spend time with the Lord and have a moment of stillness and silence that will help us be in tune with the Word of God.
We know that some of you are already doing this in your own time. But to those who haven't, we invite you, no, we challenge you, adults and young people, at the end of the busy day from work or from school, or a day at home, to pause for at least 5 minutes. Find your personal space and speak from your heart to God. It's your personal prayer in your personal time. No one needs to know, no one is going to check if you've passed or failed, because there is no pass or fail. Find your personal space. It could be in a church, a chapel, a bench in the park, the beach, or your bedroom. Put on your earphones, headphones, and play the Examen on your gadgets. And listen to the guided prayer and begin that conversation with God. Will you accept the challenge?